Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I am here with my final layout using the Studio Calico Poet Society kit. This one's going to use up a bunch of scraps because I don't have any more 12 by 12 papers or cardstock or anything. So I pulled in this cardstock here, or sorry, this pattern paper, and this is from Sassafras. Do you guys remember Sassafras? They no longer make products, but they had some really cute stuff. So that background there is going to be my background from Sassafras, and then everything else is going to be scraps from the kit. And I am also doing this for a challenge on the Victoria Marie Facebook group. And if you haven't checked those out, oh my gosh, that group is so fun. Victoria is awesome. She also does YouTube videos, and her YouTube channel is Victoria Marie. And she's so funny, guys. She's so cute. And her Facebook group is a lot of fun. She's issuing challenges. We're doing right now the 12 Days of Christmas challenge, which is what this is for. And so every day for 12 days, she's doing challenges, and she's doing like the 12 Days of Christmas song, and it's so funny. So for this one, this challenge was to use 3 die cuts. It was the 3rd day, so 3 die cuts. So I'm going to go through a package of Heidi Swap die cuts and use, I think, 6 on here. So I just pulled out everything I liked. Okay, so this picture is my daughter Kaylin and her best friend Allie, and they took dance together when we lived in Tucson. And this was their first recital together. It was their first dance class together. It was a cute little tap routine, and we snapped a picture of them right before they were getting ready to go on stage. And Allie's mom, Rhonda, her and I just kind of looked at it, and we were like, oh my gosh, they look so old. Like, they look so big. Kaylin was 4, I think, and Allie was 3. Allie's a year younger, so. But the picture just kind of took us aback. We were like, oh my gosh. And when Kaylin saw the picture, she said, we look like twinsies. And that was just really cute. So that's going to be my title. And I'm using, I don't know where I went, guys. I'm sorry. But I'm using those big numbers, the big acetate numbers. Oh, I was finding thickers. That's what I was doing. As part of my title as well. Those are the rest of the numbers that were in the alphabet package that was in the kit. So I have used up that entire thing now between using all the letters on one layout, and then I used up all the numbers as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get these stuck down. That floral paper there is from Studio Calico, and that's a scrap from the kit. And I used the border from the Sassafras as well right there, which is that kind of almost looks like a postage stamp border there. That was the branding strip from Sassafras, so I used that as a decorative element. I stuck a camera paper clip on the side of the picture there. It's a yellow camera with a heart in the middle. That's from Freckled Fun. That's from my stash. And I'm popping up my picture on Pop Dots because I am using a paper clip, so I wanted to make sure I wasn't warping the picture if I tried to put it down. So. And I also used the rest of that vellum behind the picture as well from Doodlebug, and I've used that on a few layouts as well. To ground my title, I'm going to use that yellow branding strip. That's from a piece of paper, probably Studio Calico. And yeah, I didn't write it down, but that's probably from a Studio Calico from the kit. So I'm going to use that there, and that's going to ground my title there. And my title officially is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 Twinsies because they were, doing dance, and they always start out 5, 6, 7, 8 when they're counting stuff. So I'm going to use my Tombow Mono Aqua liquid adhesive to stick these down because these are chipboard from Thickers, and they don't always stay down for the long term. So I haven't done it every single time, but I started being more conscious about chipboard thickers. The foam ones do stay. So the foam ones you don't need to use that for, but the chipboard tend to come up sometimes in your albums over time. So I've been trying to use extra adhesive to do it. So far the aqua stuff is fine. It does kind of pucker my cardstock a little bit, so I might try to see if there's anything else I could use for that. I don't know if I want to use my quick dry adhesive or not, but if you guys have any suggestions for good liquid adhesive to put down stickers, let me know. So I'm going to use up these 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers, and I'm using the rest of these gems in between them. And that uses up those gems. So all those gems are used up as well. Those were from Studio Calico from the kit. So 2 packages there, completely finished. And I'm going to finish off these stickers here too. Those were from Hello Forever. So I used 3 packages up on this page. That's pretty awesome. I used a gold label up at the top and then the sticker that says Shutterbug on the bottom. And that's because I have, you know, the camera there, and I have a little camera flare up there as well. Where did that come from? Oh, I made that actually. That's the camera flare up at the top. That's something I had made from an image and an epoxy sticker. And I'm going to have a tutorial on how to do homemade flare kind of like that coming up in January on the Layout a Week blog for my design team stuff. So be on the lookout for that. That's going to be the first Tuesday in January that's going to go live. So you'll actually see me make them and I show you the products I use and everything. So I'm going to use some sequins here, and I'm going to use those in the middle of the flowers. Those flowers are from Prima, and those came from my stash. And I'm going to use some glossy accents to stick those down in the middle. I didn't finish what I was going to say about Shutterbug. So I have the 2 camera elements on there, and then my journaling is also going to be about, you know, taking pictures, how many pictures I've taken of Kaylin and Ellie together and how many pictures Rhonda has of them together. And this is one of our favorites because they look so cute together. And this is one that we really kind of went, oh my gosh, they're growing up. So that's why I used the Shutterbug sticker there. So I'm going to get that camera flare piece down. And here I'm going through my die cuts. So I want to use at least 3 of these for the challenge. And I think I end up pulling out 6. So I have that one that says together, a butterfly, an arrow that I'm going to use over the butterfly to point towards the picture. That little banner says you are my favorite. And this is all from a Heidi Swap in Farrah pack. I don't have the packaging for it anymore, so I have it in a plastic bag, but it's all the same thing. So how many did I end up using there? Oh, I use a little, do I use that clear arrow? No, I don't. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. Okay, 5, that little green banner. I'm trying to bring in some more green elements since I have the green gems, and then the together there is green. Shutterbug is more of a yellow, but there's green in the flowers, so I'm trying to bring in some green here. And I'm going to use this acetate star. The center of it says stay gold, and then there's like an outline of a bigger clear star, so I'm going to use those 2, and that makes 6. So I use 6 die cuts on here for Marie's, Victoria Marie's challenge. If you guys haven't checked out her Facebook group is called Victoria Marie FB group for Facebook. So just check it and do a search for it and you'll be able to find it. It is a closed group, but she will add you. And she adds very quickly. So you should come join us. It's a lot of fun over there. She's hilarious. She makes me giggle all the time. So I'm going to use my tiny attacher on these stars here. And the first one did not come out good, so I had to take it out and try again. The staple kind of buckled on me. But I'm just layering them together and then I'm going to staple them in the same place. So I'm just kind of getting my element stuck down here. And that is a very thin, kind of like a vellum green stripe banner there. So I'm kind of have to fold over the adhesive so it doesn't peek out. And the thickers I use, I forgot to say, those are called Bliss, and they're a nice light pink color. And then I had a printable from Banana Fish Studio. I don't know if I have put it down yet or not. Actually, I think the 3 cameras that I use for the flare, that's from Banana Fish Studio. That's what it is. and then I put the epoxy sticker over it to make a flare badge. Okay, yes. I was like, I have that written down here. I don't know where it is. But yeah, the flare badge up there is from Banana Fish Studio, and I just used an epoxy sticker over it to make it look like a flare badge. So all that's going to be coming up here in January that you can see for my design team page. I go through a tutorial on how to do that. So I'm doing my journaling here and just talking about how this is one of my favorite pictures of them, and they were so cute, and Kaylin said they looked like twinsies because they had, you know, the same dance outfit on for the same dance, and they're just so cute. Oh, you know what? I was wrong. That flare badge image is not from Banana Fish Studio. I add another printable from Banana Fish Studio in between that little gap between the journaling and the banner. So I think the flare badge thing is just something a friend had sent me, and I used it. Yeah. So I think I'll pull out the Banana Fish Studio. I'm really struggling with the journaling here because I'm trying to decide if I want to fill up the rest of that space or if I want to try to add something else. And I go ahead and add something else because I didn't want to just kind of ramble in my journaling. I'd already said everything I wanted to say, so I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to keep going or try to find something else to stick down here, which I do. And it's from Banana Fish Studio. And it's a little camera that says smile on it. And that adds to the whole camera theme too, so I have 3 cameras on there now. I'm just using my little hole punch to do the notches because it has notches on the printable part. So stick that there. I think I'm going to add some sequins, and that's going to be it. I'm going to add some more sequins around. And I believe that that is going to complete my page. And I have officially killed my Poet Society Studio Calico kit. So I'm going to have a kill a kit video coming up here soon, and then I'm going to pick a new kit to work with, and I will have that picture selection coming up here soon as well. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, please leave them for me, and I will try to answer them as best I can. And I hope I see some of you guys over in the Victoria Marie Facebook group. And I will see you guys again real soon. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.